Action!
Well, so Jean-Pierre, Hugo and I are so delighted you've come and joined us on this show. And just looking at your resume and the experience you've had, Jean-Pierre, is you spent an awful lot of time in Saint-Tropez. You do a lot of stuff with garlic. I understand also you've got some amazing recipes that involve snails, frog's legs as well. He also does quite a big thing with French stick.
What?
French stick.
Is he
So
a chef?
Yes, he's a chef. We knew this, of course. What do you think?
He was a scientist.
Well, you could say he does concoct things with food. So, Jean-Pierre, with all that I've said about, well, what can you tell us about your experience and how you got to where you are now?
Well, I started when I was about 14 years old. I was the pastry chef, and that's how I started, rolling croissants day in, day fucking out. And then from there we went into the saucière, as they say in France, fuckers, and worked my way up basically through the brigade until I got to head chef. Now I've got my own place.
And where did you learn all these things? Obviously a lot of time in France, and you've enjoyed a lot of time there working with, like...
I spent a lot of time working in France. I wouldn't call it enjoyment, if you know what I mean. But yeah, we'd start with Le Jardin, just outside of Paris.
Yes.
Then I started working for a place down near Cornwall.
Picking up on that, yeah.
The Eden Project. That's down in Cornwall, isn't it?
What's your latest sort of experiment with food? Because I understand you've got some quite interesting ideas.
Well, yeah, so I'm not like Heston Blumenthal doing all that weird science shit, or shouting at people like Gordon Ramsay. But what we do in my kitchen is I've taken all of our herbs and spices, put them all in little silver canisters, and ripped all the labels off, so you don't know what's in them. Now, people think this is crazy. People think this is absolutely mental. But you've got to remember, taste is 60% smell. Yeah? So I just go work by smell. Does this smell like it's going to work with what's in the pan? If it does, in it goes. 9 times out of 10, tell you, it's a corker.
Incredible. Wow.
I think that's a really good
I
idea.
wouldn't to smell anywhere near your stuff though, Hugo, would you? But
No.
the idea of I could change all the labels on my herbs
Yeah.
and not know what's gonna... that's fantastic.
I would very much like it if you would come over to my house. I live next door, and do some cooking for me next door. The reason being, I'd like you to kind of show me this cooking, not knowing what herbs you use and that type of thing.
So I cook at the restaurant myself
Yep.
every night.
Of course.
Okay, I'm not like one of these executive chefs who comes up with the ideas and pisses off. I'm there grafting.
Yeah.
Sure.
So you want to try my food? You come on down. We'll have a table there for you. You're more than welcome.
Well, I really appreciate that, but obviously if I come to your restaurant I'd have to pay, but I can supply certain things for you to cook with round my house.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
And
You got fucking cheek, ain't you?
well, when this you know,
he doesn't pay for
I
anything.
know that when you do a lot of cooking, it's not just for one. You do big portions, but that's fine because what I can do is I've got plenty of Tupperware. I can put some in my freezer and.
Oh, can you now? Right, okay,
Keep
I'm
me going
seeing
for
where
a
this
month
is
or
going.
so.
No,
I know, I came on this podcast to talk about
Yeah,
my
I'm
idea.
really
not
sorry,
to
Jean-Pierre. I
you.
mean, when he goes into a restaurant and they say you're going to give a tip, he just says, why don't you clean the tablecloths? It's awful. It's really embarrassing with him, and I'm really sorry about this. I can't take him anywhere. Jean-Pierre, I love the idea of the labels, and he's not cooking for you.
That's a shame.
Yes, it's just a war wound. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine, Betty. Anyway, yeah, I must go.
Oh no, are you off out?
Yes, well, I'm going to see Patrick. You know, my younger brother, Patrick Jr. Yes. So I go around. It's almost like care in the community, it seems to me. But we go for a glass of sherry.
we
No,
should
he doesn't drink it.
reschedule.
And oh, for goodness' sake.
I could come next Wednesday.
Not you, the guest. Do you know what? She's just messaged me again, right?
I think that would
She's
work
so
better.
needy.
I could come Wednesday as well, and then we could have dinner afterwards.
No, tonight. So basically, do you know what? She's asked me,
I'll
where
bring
is the
dinner.
local GP? Where's the restaurant? Where's the nearest pub? Okay, when they do their booking, right next to the booking is a map. It's Google Maps. Do people not use Google? All you do is you click on Google, and you know what? There, you find out where you want to go. You plan your routes. You don't have to ask the poor host, because all I am is the host. I don't need to sort of work out their whole routes. Do you know what I mean? But no, and then they'll say, oh, have you got a free evening this particular night? Well, why didn't you look at the calendar next to the book, and you'll find out yourself?
Yeah, so next Wednesday, I think
No,
we're
no,
gonna
no,
do
tonight.
dinner.
She's coming.
I'll change it so I might come at 4 next Wednesday, and then I can bring the dinner.
Betty,
and then we can have a meal
lovely,
together.
lovely,
Then we
really
can
nice.
catch
Yeah,
up,
I don't
can't we?
actually know what you're talking about, but I need to get going now. But thank you ever so much, and I put some new dusters in the cloth bag, just in the little cupboard. Okay, yeah. Bye. Thanks ever so much. I really appreciate everything you do.
Bye,
Right.
Walter.
Mickey Walters.
Cheers, chin chin.
Shively Chinneroony.
Yeah. So this podcast this morning. You listen to my podcast, don't you?
You have a podcast? What?
I've been doing it for 5 years, Patrick. I've talked. We've sat here in this room talking about it.
What's it about?
Well, everything, life. I have guests on. Well, you must remember. I mean, you sit with these fucking memory books in front of you. We had this chef on talking about cooking disaster. I mean, you had a cooking disaster.
Oh, don't even get me started.
Well, that beans on toast, when it took you half an hour to get the beans out of the toaster. I mean, my goodness, man. I mean, that's one of the most obvious things to cook.
You won't even believe this. I was cooking these cookies, right?
Oh, nice.
And the instructions said you got to cook them at 90 degrees. So I was like, okay. So I tilted the tray at a 90-degree angle, and the cookie mixture just went everywhere. I'm like, these instructions are so hard to follow, and I really quite understand.
Patrick. Temperature?
What about it?
No, the temperature in the recipe, the 90 degrees, it did not dawn on you that might be the temperature you have to set the oven at.
Nah, the cookies would melt at 90 degrees. I mean...
So this chef that we had on my podcast that you've never listened to, and in fact you've even excised it from your memory that I've ever talked to you about this podcast. Thank you for the loyalty there, brother. He said that to Zeus up his recipes.
The god of thunder.
Yeah, probably him as well. He changes the labels on his herbs. So whatever the labels are, he mixes them around, and then he gets a surprise.
No, I don't like that.
Why?
Oh, you know, with all my allergies, you mixing things up. Oh, you're just looking for a disaster.
You have some strange allergies. To get out of work, I think that's your biggest allergy is work. What allergies
Well,
have you
let's
had?
not go there. But,
You don't?
I'm not talking about this.
Okay, all right.
But, I knew a guy, like myself, allergic to coriander.
You're allergic to coriander?
Coriander, yeah, it's a thing.
Well, you come up in a rash?
Yeah, sometimes. But this man, he had coriander growing out of his ears, growing out of his mouth. He found it hard to breathe.
He had coriander coming out of his mouth?
Out of his mouth hole.
What, you could see the leaves in his mouth?
Yeah.
Well, what did he do?
Well, he used to trim the ends of it and stick it on his food, you know.
So he had, right, so coriander, his allergy,
Season it
grew out of his mouth.
Yeah.
He then trim it, what, with floss or something?
with floss.
And then the
Little
leaves
scissors.
that had been breeding and living and growing from his mouth,
Yeah.
with all the other food that he put in, he then put that on his dinner.
Yeah, he used to say it tasted really good. He used to, you know, serve it at dinner parties.
Please don't tell me he shared the coriander that he festered in his own mouth to other people.
Yeah, it used to be his delicacy.
I don't believe this at all. I think this is just another excuse.
Well, you kind of had to be there. You had to be there.
Yeah, well, anyway, let's just...
Well, I saw on, you know, my cooking shows, I saw a little green leaf coming out of Jamie Oliver's ear. How do you explain that?
I can't.
Exactly.
So I booked him for this smear, right? And then she says, oh, I can't do it. We haven't got speculums outside. We'll have to go industrial. The more we tried to move it forward and backward, the more it seemed to droop downwards.
Oh, thank you so so much, Betty. Oh, and you got the herbs out for me as well. You're just so good. What would I do without you?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I could swap my labels over now to get a bit of a surprise for cooking. Has the guest turned up yet?
Oh, no. No, I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
For goodness sake, why do these guests say it? I think they seem to think you've got like they must have a reception desk there and you've got no life, you just stay there all the
changed
time.
the water
And then
filter
you don't
for
have to
you.
go anything, you're just there for
And
all
I
their
cleaned
whim.
all the
It really
taps.
annoys me very much indeed. Curry powder. Yeah, so thank you so much. You've done everything, that's great.
Yeah, I have. Oh, there's a little bit of washing up for you, I'm afraid.
Oh, there is a bit. Well, look, I'll switch the electric fan on and just point in that direction.
I could come back later and do it.
No need. It's so nice for you to come back. I really appreciate it. But no need. Curry over the garlic, I think. That's a good one. Although I've just remembered that, so I need to unremember that because otherwise I'm going to know that it's not garlic, it's curry. Yeah. Okay, well, thanks ever so much, Betty. I think that'll probably be it. And I'll see when the guest arrives, hopefully some point soon. Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
I'll go.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Bye, Walter.
Bye-bye. Right. Oh, you're going to have lots of little surprises for me, aren't you? For goodness sake, how long have I got to wait? Walter, do you really need the extra money from Airbnb? Honestly? I mean, this is just a joke. I've been waiting up all night for her. I mean, hello?
Hey Walter, how you doing?
What?
I've got a bright idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, food truck.
No, that's not what I meant. You've just come in here. Well, you've just walked in.
Yes, correct. That is what just happened. And I'm going to tell you about this great idea now. So, it's a food truck that we can stick out in the street and sell food to members of the public.
Sorry, can we just rewind a minute? So I'm sat in my house.
Yeah.
You were in your house. We've
Yeah.
decided we're not going to knock down this wall, which I'm going to pay for. Thank you, Walter.
Well, it's ongoing.
Not
discussion.
ongoing. You're suddenly in my house. How have you got in here?
I used the key.
What key?
Key to your house.
Well, who gave you the key?
You did.
Right, yeah, that key is for if I go on expeditions or if I'm away or something and you look in on the house, not for you just to walk in whenever you
It's
want.
for emergencies.
But this isn't an emergency. How's this an emergency?
Well, it's not an emergency per se, but it's an urgency because this is a bright idea and I've put this menu together and I need to show it to you.
All right, okay, well, just before you start, let me just tell you that I was supposed to have had a guest who was supposed to have turned up last night. I was up really late last night, then she suddenly decided, oh no, I'm going to be coming in the morning, first thing, crack of dawn. So I've been up since it was dark outside, there's still no sign of her.
Right.
So this had better be good because I'm really impatient.
Well, whilst we wait for her, I can tell you about this great idea. It's called Hugo and Walter. It's a food truck.
50-50 again. 50-50. I can see by the font size there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And look, I've come up with some pricing, lots of different food options, and it's going to make us a lot of money.
A pop-up store, where's this going?
Out in the street.
What, out there in the street? Where have you got this idea from?
Well, it's kind of like a continuation of the Airbnb hotel idea that I've got, where we're joining the houses and all that.
Or you're going to take over some of the other houses here, but maybe buy out the street, perhaps?
No, don't be silly. No, we don't need to buy out the street, but we can serve your residents, you know, a nice hot breakfast in the mornings.
Well, hang on a minute. This 50-50 with your name obviously huge. So it sounds like you're running this whole thing.
Well, it's my idea, but yeah.
Yeah, always is. Hugo, with this idea, if memory serves, I only ever see you have takeaway food or the various times where Patsy is your girlfriend, the on-off relationship that seems to be going on forever.
She cooks for me.
She cooks for you.
Yeah.
So with this pop-up store, who's doing the cooking?
Well, that'd be you. It's important that you do your fair share of the work as well, because this, you know, is a 50-50 venture. But to keep things fair, as always, I'll, you know, for example, once you've done the washing up, I'll dry up and things like that.
So this 50-50 deal with your name like massively bigger than mine on the logo that you're thinking of, which seems to be just written on with a permanent marker. I'll be doing all the cooking.
Yeah.
Sounds like the washing up as well.
Yeah.
You're going to come and just dry up a few dishes.
Dry up, well, yeah, but then I'll put the dishes away where they...
really? That's right down the middle, isn't it?
go
Yeah.
and-
I think this is her rolling up. Yes, I hear her. At last. I don't know if I'm more pleased to see her because she's finally arriving, or that I can get away from you and your lunacy.
Someone else I
your
can tell
lunatic
about
ideas.
the new idea.
Great, you tell her that.
Yeah.
Maybe you can rope her in on it because I'm not a fool.
No, okay. Silly Billy.
Yes, coming. Only 2 hours late, and I was expecting you at 7 a.m. I wanted to crack a door for no reason at all. Hello, Marcia. Come on in. Yes, at last. I wondered where you were. I'm Walter Buckley, by the way. Walter, I'm your host. Pleased to meet you. Yeah, pleased to say. Oh, to take your coat. Thank you. Yes, I'll take your coat. Put that there for the moment.
Oh, this looks very charming.
So I'm Walter. Yes, you obviously got held up.
Yes, well, I'm late.
Yes.
Did obviously have a downgrade on your review on that.
Okay, sorry, you're going to downgrade my review for what reason?
Well, the street lighting is so dim, I couldn't find you at 7 o'clock this morning, which is I had to go off and get breakfast elsewhere.
It is the winter, it's going to be dark,
Yeah,
so you're
anyway,
going to
so who are you?
note
You're Walter, are you?
Walter.
That's
So
nice.
you're going to
So,
lower my grade
Take
review
my
here.
case upstairs.
Yes,
Oh, the
because
kitchen.
of street lights,
Perfect.
nothing to do with me at all. Right, okay, but obviously that's not important.
No, it looks adequate. Oh, cooker, let me see. Nice size, perfect. Fridge. Freezer slightly randomly out there, but I'm sure we can cope with that. Oh, let's check the spices.
I'll take your case for you, shall I? What's in here? Your charisma? Oh no, it wouldn't be this heavy.
Upstairs, please, man. Come on, chop chop.
Shall we unpack your manners now, or would you like that later on?
Chop, chop,
Okay,
that's
okay,
fine,
right,
then.
yes,
You can
sure. Okay, Mon Fuhrer.
What have we got here? Let's have a look. Oh, we have a pop with that. Coming on, baked cake. Oh, silly spoon, off you go.
3 a.m.
Sorted.
Marcia?
There we go.
Walter here. Marcia?
You won't take me
Host,
really
guest, one night
There you are.
at 3 a.m.
I
Marcia?
have to say, your freezer is very inconvenient over there. The walking backwards and forwards. If I spill something, then you'll be telling me off, and it's your own fault for having your freezer right over there. You really should rejig this
Good
kitchen
morning,
layout.
Marcia.
And to be honest, your kitchen cupboards are so dark that it darkens the whole
What's
kitchen.
you cooking here?
You can
Very
have
nice. Looks
so
a lot of
much
cooking.
more
An awful lot
brighter.
of stuff's been done.
Oh.
And with the containers, so you're cooking your week's cooking.
looks
This
ready.
looks like
Perfect.
Well, we've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, have we?
Well, I couldn't sleep. It seemed like an ideal
Right,
opportunity,
so
really.
that's
So
not a
it's-
bad little
it's like-
bit of deal for you there, really, isn't
You
it?
have a look
Book
then,
one night,
see what we
£25, and manage to sort of cook your whole week's meals using my
Put a bit of
electricity
parsley
oven
on
at
the
3
top.
o'clock in the morning.
Perfect.
Can I give you any more containers? Would you like any
No,
more?
I'm fine. Thank you for the offer. A bit of parsley, lovely. Let's just pledge it all up.
Oh,
now.
help yourself to
I'm
the
going to pop
spices.
some
Did
in
I
your
tell you the spices?
freezer.
Anything else you want to do? Shirt off my back, perhaps? No?
Well, I'll be popping this in your freezer for a while, just until I leave.
Right, okay, well,
You know, because obviously I don't want it all just in the
if you
fridge.
don't mind, I might get some sleep and go back to bed then. Would that be
I
okay?
would. Off you pop. You're just in the
Wait,
way really
yeah.
here now, aren't you?
Oh, in the way, yes, sorry, I only live here. So, sorry, that time you did wake me,
I
actually.
mean, I am a paying guest, so therefore be a
Paying,
little
yes,
bit more
£25
polite.
a night for one night for just cooking all your food there. But still, anyway, never mind. I'll toddle off
Good
to
night,
bed
then.
Yeah, if you just keep the noise down a little bit.
Walter.
perhaps.
Very nice. You smell divine, darling. Oi! Your water? It's disgusting.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the... Oh, my, okay.
Definitely contaminated. Oh, mosquito.
Betty.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, fine.
okay?
Yes. Now is it you're gonna?
Oh yeah, I've come to clean my.
Is it that time?
Yeah,
What- Okay, well there's a slight issue and might be sort of like I have to postpone you doing the room.
Well, why don't we have breakfast or something?
Well, I wasn't supposed to think of breakfast
Yeah, we could
actually.
have some.
The
We could have a nice
guest is-
continental breakfast.
Continental
I mean, we could always go out. We could go out to the cafe down the road.
No,
and
no,
have
no, no, no,
breakfast.
no. I think you're getting.
I've got time.
I'm sure you have, but the guest has not been very
Oh,
well.
no.
The guest hasn't actually come out of the room at all.
Have a cup of tea. Then.
Well, I could see
We'll
if you want a
give
cup
you
of tea.
15
if you like.
minutes.
Oh, ask a
Have
cup
little
of tea.
chat and
No,
catch up,
I meant.
shouldn't we?
I tell you what, Betty, you just stay there for the moment with your stuff. I'll go and check on the guest. Let's say I haven't seen her. All right. Just
Okay.
stay there. Don't worry about breakfast or anything or tea or.
Oh, if you're sure.
Okay. Marcia, everything all right? It doesn't sound too great. It's Walter here. Oh dear, you don't look too good. I just wanted to point out it's a 10 a.m. checkout, so no rush. You can stay a bit later, but just let me know what sort of time.
I'm not going anywhere, and this is your fault.
Well,
It's your cost that I stay.
Well, sorry. I don't quite understand why it's my fault that you've overslept. Obviously.
Walter.
Yes, I'm Walter. That's right. Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Walter. You're
Walter.
Walter.
Yes, I'm Walter. You, Marcia. This guest house. You need to leave. Yeah. Right.
Supply. Water. Supply.
Yes, I supply the room and I supply everything here. What's wrong with that?
Water.
Yes. Okay, let's start again. You're Marcia, you're the guest. I'm Walter, I'm the landlord and Airbnb
You
host.
fucking imbecile! It's your fucking water supply. Upset my stomach and I'm going nowhere until I'm better.
Oh, that water.
Who's in the bathroom? I need
well,
to go
just
now.
better
Get out of my
to-
way!
I take it you'll be putting in a complaint? Yeah, a slight problem, Betty. Yeah, it appears, well, a bit of a complaint actually. The guest, I don't know if you can hear some of the noises, but the guest is not well. Very bad stomach, very bad everything actually.
That's a shame.
Yeah, well, yes, stomach cramps, in huge pain, can't leave the room unless dashing to the toilet, farting, burping, everything. And I think it's to do with the water. And something's gone into the water, probably the water filter, maybe somebody cleaning around the water filters and so on the taps, and maybe a bit vigorously, maybe a cleaner, maybe you?
What? No.
Yeah, I'm afraid so, and the guest is very ill. Well, it can't be anybody else, you're the cleaner here.
It wasn't me.
Well,
I would never
I don't know who
do
else.
that.
Does somebody else come in and do it? I'm afraid it's your fault, and she's going to put a complaint in about you.
No, I would never.
But I've got a guest there writhing in agony, in tears. What are you doing now? What, look, you can always come back. Betty, would you come back? Just to give me back the luster. Well, thank you. Oh, for goodness sake, women. Yeah, I'm not coming up anywhere near you. So then, chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you want?
Right, okay. So,
Take everything.
nice to see you two together. I'm never sure whether you're on, off.
Well, it's actually quite a poignant meal for me, actually,
nice,
because I've
yeah.
decided that we should probably go on a break. You know, after downloading Tinder and paying for the upgrade, well, I did find a few upgrades, yeah. So, yeah, won't be seeing each other for a little while, I think, after this meal. That will.
Until the
You
next
know.
time.
We're a bit low on cash, and I thought, you know, let's have some dinner first. Nice way to sort of.
Glad I was of
See you
use
off.
to you.
Well, yeah, perfect. And this wine is, you know, something else.
Did you think to bring any chicken with you at all?
Well, I had assumed that the person hosting would have provided the chicken.
Slipped my mind, but well, look, we can make do with some other stuff. Anyway, I've got a garlic clove.
You've got rice though. Yeah?
Yes,
Obviously,
yes,
You've got some.
Should be enough for three of us, shouldn't it? And
We
the
want
herbs.
to lose a
Oh
significant amount of weight.
dear, this feels it. Oh dear. So I think you remember the chef that changed all the labels, and I changed all the
Yes.
labels on my herbs. Well, the one I kept an eye on was the curry powder. I mixed it with ginger swapped it with ginger because I didn't want to be touching the curry powder. It seems that the guest didn't know that, and I believe it would explain the tummy problems. It wasn't the water filter. I think my guest might have overdosed on curry powder. Oh dear. So, yeah, that's going to be a good comeback to my review on Airbnb.
I can imagine it'd be quite a good comeback on his toilet as well.
Oh, I'd never want any of my time.